But on another note, since we're talking about apologies, hey, now anything you want to say to the people in Alabama?
Our lovely fans in Alabama, I wanted to apologize. I was really gonna write one out.
Yo, what's good, people? Welcome to the
Black South.
You heard me. Man, look, I want to apologize to everybody. Last week's show had some audio issues, and it cannot be re-aired. It could not be repaired. And I do apologize that we did not have any audio, and it was done incorrectly. Please don't think it was because we black. It wasn't. It might
It kind of
been.
was.
But on another note, since we're talking about apologies, hey, now anything you want to say to the people in Alabama?
Our lovely fans in Alabama, I wanted to apologize. I was really gonna write one out, but I know half of y'all can't read, so I'm gonna stick to just saying what I'm gonna say. I know what happens sometimes when you're from.
Just read it. Apologize for real.
I apologize for having all my teeth. I'm sorry. I can't change these things. I was raised by two loving parents, not in a trailer. We here now. I'm sorry, though.
Is any of that shit on the apology? Look, y'all, look.
Maybe I don't read too well either.
To my family in Birmingham, look, man, I apologize, y'all. But, you can't knock another man's opinion. He in a cloud of his own.
Yeah, it's just an opinion.
He ain't even experienced the real Alabama. He don't know what classic is. He don't know what none of that
I've been
stuff
to Alabama.
Is. He ain't seen no
terrible.
cornbread women up in Alabama. If he did, he probably wouldn't be getting married today. I'm telling you, y'all, I respect y'all. Y'all are some beautiful people, and I love y'all in Alabama, so y'all accept my apology. So,
You weren't talking about how slow they talk earlier. You were like, they talk real slow.
But we talk slow, too. Then see, an Alabama woman do talk slow, but it's attractive. I mean, when I tell you, when I say they talk slow, I mean like mentally ill slow. I mean like the way they pronounce stuff, you can hear it clearly, and their lips move while they talk, man. I'm telling you.
What's this sentimental shit? Come on, man. Let's get on with the topics.
Let me stop for people think I'm actually fantasizing about Alabama.
You really are. You trying to date it?
No. I don't do that right now. But okay, so we're gonna get into one of the real topics, man. This one right here, people don't really talk about, but it happened every single day. How do men handle insecurity? And you know what? To start it off, because I really feel like someone who hates a whole state for no reason got to be insecure about something.
Something going on with you. What's going on in your life?
So how do you handle your insecurities?
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I really don't know.
Everybody been insecure about something.
I mean, I agree with you. I'm trying to think of a specific instance. I really don't have a lot of problem with insecurity. I am a rather confident person, but I'll probably say body image, if anything. Like, I work out a lot, but it's because I look a certain way. Yeah. I'm not doing it to be healthy. I'm not doing it to live longer. Yeah. So if there's anything I'm insecure about,
that's the reason why you work out
physique.
So hard?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's why a lot of people work out, especially women.
Next week, I'm wearing a tank top. Believe that. It's about that season.
Right. I mean, that's what's up, man. D, what you ever been insecure about, man?
Oh, man. Shoot, I really don't know, man. I know one point it was my teeth.
Yeah.
Because everybody was talking about, you got some white teeth. But I never thought they was that white. But that was just me, man.
So
but
wait. So your insecurity is that you have a perfect smile?
No, man. Backwards.
No, man.
This nigga, he too perfect. Man, my smile was just so white. People used to make fun of me all the time. My smile was too pretty.
I mean,
what?
I'm the opposite, man. I always been insecure because I got crowded bottom teeth. I'm grown. I'm still thinking.
Used to be fat too.
Well, see, that's the thing, man, and that's another thing I used to be insecure about. It was times where I was fat. And there was times where I was hitting the gym and I wasn't fat, but I still thought I was fat because y'all niggas called me fat. I'm sitting around, walking around.
You've been in and out, but I'm saying when y'all did.
I'm walking around, because when I was young, look, my nickname is Fat Boy. So, everybody call you Fat Boy, you hitting the gym. Even if you got abs cutting through, you still think you fat. I'm still insecure because I'm still thinking.
Well, you got taller than everybody too. I'm just when we were kids. You was around.
I still even right now, I fluctuate, man. I go back from being pleasantly plump to okay to chubby to fat. It don't matter if I'm in shape. I still feel fat because I've been called fat my whole life. All my life I've been called fat.
That was probably mostly me. But again, it's because of my own insecurities, as I just said.
Yeah, and a lot of people do that. But see, me, I handle mine. I mean, I guess I'm passive aggressive too. You know, like when we talk about mental health, man, I let anybody cross me any kind of way. That's one of my insecurities. And then I'll be quiet about it. But then I might don't take a Snicker bar and rub it on my brother's car or something, just right by his door handle, so he'll touch it and think it's shit. You know, that's how
quiet though.
That's how I get my revenge. I'm passive aggressive. That's one.
But let me ask you this though. Let me ask y'all this. You know how a lot of people say, you know, women messing with insecure men. What you think they mean by that?
It's the same thing with men messing with insecure women. They just easier to get everything you want out of them. You know what I'm saying? I think that a woman, look, a strong woman gonna look for an insecure man that she can run over and get everything out.
She can feel like she can train him and
I mean, some of them might have good intentions too, but a lot of them have bad intentions.
Well, then too, when it comes to the whole man-woman dynamic, I feel like it depends on why that person's insecure. If it's you insecure because your old lady make more money than you, then that's different than being insecure because you think you fat or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that, when it comes to the man-woman dynamic, that can be crucial if it's like, oh, I don't want especially we Southerners, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times the stigma down here is you don't want your old lady to make more money than you do. You want to be the breadwinner and blah, blah, blah. I definitely want to be a trophy husband. I'm down with it.
I mean, that's my thing too. You can make more than me, but we're a power couple.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's keep grinding. Let's get this money.
So I mean, I think that's attractive. I like a woman that actually get out there and grind. And one thing about me, and when it comes to my personal relationships, if I do something for you, but you don't need me to do something for you, that actually is a turn on.
It is.
It make me want to do for you because you don't need nothing done for me.
It is.
You know,
but when you do it because you feel like you have to, or because they don't have it or whatever, then they gonna be
that makes you want
expecting
to
it
kick
all the time.
Look, I done, in the past, man, if you trying to mooch or you need me like that, it's a turn.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna never stop. You gonna have to keep doing it, and when you do stop, there's a problem.
Look here, I ain't responsible for keeping your lights on. You better go ahead and shelf. Fill out that application for that assistance. But. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Another thing.
Don't be acting like you ain't been paying some bills before.
I mean, everybody have. Everybody have. I mean, same way I got finessed out that too.
Exactly.
But back to that, man. I need to make an explanation on that, man. That was a professional transaction. That was a.
What you talking about, Will?
Not professional if you ain't get your money back.
I mean,
wait a minute, the professional transaction. What are we talking about?
talking
The
about
two stats.
Yeah.
He let old girl bars. That's
I
not
know that
professional.
professional. I wouldn't call that.
I mean, that was a professional finance.
Did you write a business check to a company, or did you take money this girl has?
Actually, you know what? When I made that payment out, it did come out a check. Make sure you put allegedly. Make sure you use that word allegedly. Matter of fact, let's look at it. Allegedly. Okay, so let's see. Another thing, man. I know y'all been hearing about this, and this is one of my most beautiful places to visit. I love it. It's like a paradise. The Dominican Republic right now. Mm-hmm. Man. Matter of fact, condolences. Let's give them peace with all the victims and those families. I'm gonna say victims allegedly because we don't know what really happened.
Well, just different stuff happens to different people. It's been on.
And they said it was 6 that died over the last 12 months.
Yeah, so let's give them a moment of silence, y'all, and we gonna get into what we think happened. All right, so you know what I think. I think that over there's no regulations on pesticides. So when they spray, they can spray anything, anywhere, any chemical they want. I think that they sprayed inside those mini bar refrigerators, sprayed the air conditioners outside. They just sprayed chemicals, and those chemicals got into those people.
Yeah, because there was a lady, her and her boyfriend, they was vacationing over there, and she said in one hotel she smelled like a chemical, and it made them feel dizzy and kind of.
And intense abdominal pain.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And, during my visits, I will say that even in hotels that I stayed in, there's a strong smell. There's a strong odor. It wasn't.
Well, it's a different country. It's going to be different.
Yeah, because you got
the
mold.
number one thing you smell is that mold from all that water damage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all going to be different smells and stuff like that when you go to a different country anyway. So I'm sure it's tricky to even
Especially
discern if that's what's.
Especially when they got a lot of water going. Yeah, you got to kind of.
All those hurricanes and those floods they done had, it's a lot of black mold. It's a lot of that stale, it's a stale smell. And then you can't smell chemicals now. thank God I'm still alive, because if they did spray my room, it wasn't recent, but you could smell it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Even when it comes down to it, I get that that's a lot of people that died, but in the grand scheme of the amount of people that come through there, it's a country built on tourism.
Yeah.
Like, that's how they make money. They gotta fix things like this, even the violence. Like, you had the David Ortiz thing. The country has to fix those types of things because they make money through tourism. If they stop that money,
It come down to this too. Who's gonna say they're gonna fix it? Money makes stuff disappear. And the thing about it is,
what you mean? They ain't making no money if they don't
well,
fix
this
it.
the
That's
thing,
what I'm
though.
saying.
It's just not getting public, right? But if you look at it,
It's
now
been
that
happening.
it's been happening.
It's been happening.
It was happening when I was over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Last year, this has been going on for a while. It's just not hitting the fan. Now, my thing is, money make anything go away. You know, and a lot of stuff that happened over there that ain't reported.
And the reason why they really finding out now is because the people's families are speaking up about it.
There's a lot of vehicular fraud. They will run into you if you rent a car. They will run into you. I mean, they might damn near kill you with the accident.
Yeah,
but then even the police are going to arrest you like it's your fault, and you could be sued for millions. Like, there was one family there that was in an accident where a guy on a moped got in front of them and cut them off. They did hit the guy. The guy died, but the guy's family got $1 million.
If
And
you
it wasn't
hit
even
some,
their fault.
okay, listen, bro. I hear what you said, but if you hit somebody on a moped here and kill them, you're gonna pay.
Well, no, not if it's not your fault.
I'm telling you, bro.
Not
Moped people die on mopeds all the time. First of all, they dangerous. Never
cam-
drive a moped.
This was a camera. Well, let me tell you about mopeds too. This off subject.
I seen a moped
but we're gonna
get
go
crushed
back
by
to it.
18-wheeler.
Look, over there, when I was going from one place to another, there would be 4 to 6 people on one moped.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that either.
4 to 6 people. I mean, even children.
See, I never even been to the
legs
DR.
hanging everywhere, and they riding just like it's nothing. And then another thing that, you know, that's the number one danger. I don't think it's these hotels. I think it's getting from point A to point B. Imagine your busiest highway in your town. Ours is 85. Imagine people running in between the cars to get from one side of the highway to the other side, just because the mall is right here and there's no parking for the mall. You know, but as far as like how the country looks, man, when you go over there and look at the buildings and stuff, it's just like downtown anywhere. Downtown Atlanta, I mean, the infrastructure is beautiful.
Well, like I said, I've never been to DR. I've been to Costa Rica, and it's the same kind of thing, right? It's a tourist economy. They make money off people coming from the outside and visiting. But the people that live there, it's like poverty like you don't see in the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I went into the
So when it
houses.
comes to all those dudes hungry and trying to get whatever they can, I'm sure there's cats in different places out there that are going to make it happen no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
The people in these third world countries are the most content and the most happiest people because they haven't been materialized.
I'm not saying that, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
but-
if you put somebody in the hood anywhere, whether it's over on the road or across the sea, they gonna do what they gotta do.
Now you
know
do
what I'm
have
saying?
some people
Survival of
that
the fittest out
you
here.
do have some people that will try to plot stuff. Like I was watching this video in the DR where this guy came up to this guy on the beach and was trying to sell him marijuana, but then he was trying to sell him some girls. So he walked a mile. He kept walking. He's like, "Where are we going?" Like he walked away from the beach. It's like a mile away from the beach, and he went in this dark building, and the guy shut the door and he brought girls out. But see, anything could have happened.
Yeah.
Where he get
got-
girls from?
Oh,
Nigga,
no,
that's
wait.
creepy too.
That's you talking about tourism. Do you know how many pedophiles travel to the DR for young women?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know how many? Now, I've been there. I've seen this. This brother's 50, 60-year-olds walking around with freaking Rihannas and Beyonces over there. See, those women over there are absolutely beautiful, but they haven't been materialized, so they don't know how beautiful they are. So when you go over to the DR, you walking around with a whole bunch of models who don't know they models. I mean, so you got old brothers and old, every race going over there taking advantage. And then think about it. When I went over there, I had 2 filet mignons, a bed of rice, and gravy, and just, they call it carne. But I went over there, that cost me $4 American. But you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah.
when those men are going over there to see those women,
They living like kings.
they living like kings. So $4 will get you a long way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with Rihanna, that's not to encourage y'all to go do that, because I mean, of course, they got a high disease rate too. And you go over there, get burned, come home, and you got 2 years to live.
So what's your so with all this going on, let's say if someone decides to go, what do you think would be the
And number one, I wouldn't drink
suggestion.
nothing out no minibar. Number two, transportation. Don't rent no car. don't call a taxi, try to find a private driver. And I know it sounds ass backwards, but the people who get paid, in the taxis, a lot of times they coked up and they keep running. So they do have private, and you'll see them at the airport because they come to get you. If you price the taxi versus the private is a little bit cheaper and they're a little bit safer because they pay for their own cars.
I hate taxis anyway.
Yeah,
you can take an Uber cheaper than a taxi in any city in America, pretty much.
Yeah, when I was in a taxi, I feared for my life getting from there because I thought the taxi would be safer. It's a taxi, So when I got out of the airport for the first time, I asked the taxi how much, and I didn't think to ask the private driver. But then I got friends over there who told me private drivers. And then another thing, don't talk. You can be a mute. If they know you're American, or if you don't know Spanish, don't talk. See, I'm okay with my Spanish. I'm all right.
You don't know Spanish, nigga.
I ain't never heard you speak.
I know. That's why I love when he say stuff like,
man, no,
motherfucker, I know you all your life.
Look,
say one Spanish word.
Punta.
Nigga, I know that. Nigga.
Exactly. You said the first word we all learned.
Mi amigo es muy loco de la cabeza. Muy loco. Muy malo el negro.
Wow.
So basically, one thing that I did learn is that if they think you are a gringo, which is an outsider, then you pay more for everything. But when I went over there, because I knew people, I blended in, gringo. So they thought that I was Dominican.
Because of your hair.
Did they really?
Yeah, seriously. Because I know a little bit of Spanish. I went with a translator. But see, you got to understand why I prepared for that trip.
Oh,
I went
yeah.
over there to take my company
That's
international.
good.
I studied Spanish almost a year before I went. Now, I might be a little rusty right now, but when I went there, you would think that I was Dominican because I was going for money. And money motivates you to learn anything.
Got that right.
You know what I'm saying? So I might be a little rusty right now because my application been sitting on the desk. But speaking of that, with all this stuff happening over there in the DR, they called me and told me my application's ready and they won't be out there in 2 weeks.
It's going to be a test subject.
Look, dead man don't need no money, y'all.
Got that right.
So I'm still praying about whether or not I want to go
think you're
back.
Dominican, bro. You cool.
I mean, they already.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they and when you go, you get married out there, you know what they're gonna think you is? They're gonna think you a Haitian.
I'm gonna be on a resort.
That don't mean nothing.
They gonna think I'm Napoleon Robinson, the dude they give the drinks to.
Say you ain't going nowhere. You going to resort.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
not going outside of no resort.
But this is the thing.
I don't got no friends in the Dominican
The DR is
at
the
all.
DR,
I don't
man.
want friends in the
Look,
Dominican.
and
I'm good.
the beaches are private. So when you
The
go out
DR is
there,
connected to Haiti. I mean, it's good. It's
They
bad.
gonna think you Haitian.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not
general.
bad. What
I'm
it
talking about in
is-
general as far as the climate of that whole island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of racism, but it's unlike anything you would think of. Like here in America, it's whites against blacks, right? Some people don't talk about Hispanics, but it's more focused over there. You're on the island.
I don't. Why'd you say it like
Over
that?
there.
Here's whites against blacks. What? Whoa.
Let's be realistic. I
We
mean,
gotta change the name of this show. You
All right.
might get shot, cuz. What?
our racism mainly is, I think
you just think they're
Name
black.
Just say white, black. Just say
name
white,
one
black.
racial black group that still exists. The Black Panthers is no more, but the KKK still exists, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so my statement was valid. Thank you, people.
But I mean, there's Jewish communities and it's all over the place too.
And what do they call black people?
I don't know what Jews call black people. I don't know.
Niggers.
They do? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, man.
Jewish people, Jewish people consider themselves Caucasian. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I did not know that.
Okay. So
At some point, everybody
Y'all learned something today,
everybody
didn't you?
crossed over slowly.
Like
Italians
Jay-Z.
crossed over slowly.
Look, like
The Jewish
Jay-Z
people
said,
crossed over slowly. Everybody
still
came-
nigga. Still nigga. So I mean, I'm just being realistic. But over there, you got an island, and as soon as you see it, you see all these beautiful people. But guess what? They all just like a room of brothers. They Spanish speaking black folk. When you go over there, that's what you see. And the light skinned people that's my complexion or lighter are beefing with the dark skinned people that's just a little bit darker than me because they call y'all Haitians even if y'all are Dominican. And it's kind of like, that's their black against white. But this is an island of two groups of people that still living with each other, so the racism is even stronger over there
Good
than it is over there.
It's way smaller than this island.
So, and that's one of the reasons why I appreciate my mocha. Because when I went over there, I was treated okay. I can't even lie. So.
Fuck your ass. We can even this
Dark
shit.
ass insecure. Why you so
Surrounded
insecure?
right now.
Yeah.
Why you so insecure, darky?
We can fix this.
Look, Rick James. But can't think of anything else we need to talk about
boy,
today.
that's
Really?
just terrible. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
I
Oh yeah. I can't think of one other thing.
What?
KD, man.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh man, my thing is this: like, it was all about money.
Yeah.
It's all about money. They pushed him out there because they was down 3-1. You gotta think about it. If they make it look good to where they come back,
I don't even think it's about money.
It's always about money, man.
Even because of that, why would you bring them back that game? The reason they did it is because they told everybody a lie, and then they had to follow through with the lie.
People didn't know it was a lie.
Bro,
Well, you know
A
what?
lot of
knew it
people
was a
didn't,
lie.
because people were
Everybody
still
was a
saying
lie.
it was a cam. I'm like,
Look. Let's
When he went down that first time, he was grabbing his ankle.
Well, let's be
It looked like it the first
let's be
time.
real about it though. At the end of the day, he cared too much about what people think.
yeah, he do.
He
And
went out there
that's
and risked his own career.
Kobe
which
even said
which his
that.
career
Kobe-
might be over with.
I don't even think it's that. It's the love of the game. I mean, if you playing for the national champion, if you playing for a ring, bro.
no,
why
it's
would
nah.
you wanna
It's
go
see, you
win?
got to
Now,
understand.
agreed, I get you. You messing up a bigger contract, long run, blah blah blah. But this your team. You in the finals.
You gotta understand,
Yeah, you
KD.
wanna be out there.
You gotta understand with KD, it's the way he did it. Like, you let Golden State beat you when y'all was up, and then you went to the team that beat you. It's like an easy ring. So now you going down. I mean, what are you to the team
Everybody hate
anymore?
on that, but
It's
when
like,
LeBron went to the Heat, it was the same thing.
But
nah, that wasn't the
D-Wade
same.
was
No, that
already-
was not the same
D-Wade
thing.
was
Oh,
already
no.
doing his thing.
No, that's
when
not
they
the
got
same
LeBron,
thing.
and then LeBron came
No,
in and
that's
gave
not the
them
same thing
rings.
because
D-Wade had a
KD
ring
them
before-
got beat by the team. He went to the team that
Okay,
beat
no, I
them.
get you. I hear that part too. But I hate when everybody mad at KD for switching because of course you're gonna go to win rings. That's why you join.
But you
the
don't
league.
go to the team that beat you, man. That's
But check this out.
If
though.
you ever heard
that's
of you
a
can't
easy.
beat them,
I'm
join
not
them?
gonna go to a team. Oh, I know I'm gonna win a ring. I'm gonna just go to them. That's a cop out, man.
Why
Like,
else join the
people have to
league,
earn that,
bro? He did. He played at OKC at a high level. Then he went to a better team where he could win rings.
That's a cop out,
That's
man.
what everybody wants to do.
Okay.
Man,
Then
that's
don't
a
you want to get
cop-out,
a better
yo.
job one day?
That's a
And somebody
cop-out.
Like, no, you too good at this job.
That's an
don't
easy
Don't
ring.
go to the better job.
You went to a team that was already dominant.
Yes.
Why would that?
To win.
That's a free ring.
That's a free
That's a free
ring.
ring.
If they didn't get him all that
No.
easy, LeBron had something to say about a couple of them.
Wait.
But yeah,
That's
he gonna
because
do that.
Green
Check
got-
this out.
that's
Check
because-
this out. At the end of the day, though, my man probably done lost his career. He's 30 years old.
Nah, he ain't lose his career.
I mean, but you got some people never bounce back
That's
from
a
that.
that's the
Some
thing
people
about
never bounce
basketball
back
in
from that,
general,
man.
bro. Like everybody talks about football because it's more hard hitting, more aggressive sport, but these basketball players be dropping like flies.
yeah, because
Derrick
they.
Rose never the same. Vince
Yeah.
Carter. I hate the whole system. I don't think that they should send the number one draft pick to the worst team. I think they should send them to the best team. I think like this year, for
How
example,
would that make it
if you
competitive?
send
Well, they can't
Zion
do that,
Williams,
though.
because why are you trying to make it competitive? You're trying to help multi-million.
Well, it's
dollar
like
teams.
this. If-
Send Zion, listen to hold on, let me finish.
But
the
it
thought
is
real
gonna be
quick.
like
send
football.
Zion Williams to the best team. Send him to the Warriors.
This is
Right?
gonna be like
let him
football.
ride.
Oh,
Let
no,
him ride
no.
the bench.
But it is-
learn from the
No,
best players
you don't
in
do
the
that.
league.
No.
Learn from the best players in the league. Or you can take the number one prospect, the kid that worked the hardest, and send him to a dumpster fire like New Orleans, where your star player is begging and kicking and screaming to get the hell out of there.
Oh
They
no,
whole thing
that
messed
would
up.
that
Why you
would
send him
never
to the worst
work,
team?
man.
Where
The
he can get
NBA
hurt and ruin his career. From
But
here
they're
on
not
out.
sending him to the best
the
team. He had no
NBA
choice.
I know.
Look,
I know.
So-
You don't have a choice. It's a lottery
But
anyway.
this the thing, that's
Yeah.
gonna turn the NBA into just like the NFL, where you know the Patriots gonna win every year.
Yep, exactly.
It's gonna- it's
so
gonna-
it's,
That's
uh,
what it
it's gonna
is
kill
now.
other teams gonna be
That's
like, "What's
what
the
it
whole
is
point of
now,
competing
bro.
if we know they gonna win?"
That's
like,
what it is now because you throwing the new kids to the wolves. They don't learn nothing. They don't get better.
LeBron did.
LeBron was a G from day one, bro. High school, that man was gonna start on the NBA.
What about
team.
Zion then? He could
It's
turn
not
that team
gonna happen
around.
like that. Nah.
He could turn that team
Even
around.
LeBron, he worked hard at Cleveland. He won those
Yep.
rings at Miami.
All right, hold on, wait.
But he took Cleveland to the playoffs, right?
Hold on,
But when he
hold on.
Right?
couldn't get a ring, what'd he do? He went to the team where he could get a ring, right?
Okay,
he went to
and then he
Miami.
came back.
He came back.
But
right.
Miami wasn't a
So
dominant
it was-
team at the time.
Yo,
They
listen,
needed
hey,
LeBron.
But
listen,
he had a
listen.
ring. D-Wade got
Yeah.
a ring the year before he got there.
Hold on,
But
hold
that
on,
was
D, hold on. We gotta leave the sports to my boy Tyler Butler, man. We taking over here.
No,
we gotta leave it.
I ain't taking over nothing.
gotta leave it to
We
him.
talk about everything right
Yeah,
here.
we
This
talk
current
about
events.
we
This is- you don't know nothing about sports. You chubby ass.
We
You
over our
ain't talk
time.
about it.
And number one, I ain't fat no more.
I just still don't like sports.
Oh
I mean, I just ain't got time for it, man. I'm too busy working. But anyway,
Doing what?
we done
This
ran
current
over our
events.
time. We done ran
Lord. We
over
were
our
just getting good. You
time. I apologize, folks. We done ran over our time.
Me and D gonna do the sports
Y'all
show.
know I produce.
We got this free Madonna who want to talk about makeup and his ex-girlfriend.
But y'all know our editor always complain about if you go over 33 minutes, we ain't putting that else in.
Oh,
so
Lord.
let's go ahead and wrap it up, y'all.
And wrap
He talking about cutting this too. I hope y'all get to hear it. But anyway,
wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Man, shirts $20. Support us on YouTube. Like and share.
Facebook,
And we want
like
to thank
us.
y'all. We hit
Follow
over
us.
1,000 likes finally.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
y'all,
good.
man. We love it.
We're
that
gonna have
y'all
to do
love
something.
us. And we are gonna start a GoFundMe so we can get a real studio. I hope y'all checked out that live. See how we sitting on these speaker boxes. So
It's
we
real ratchet around here.
we need a little bit of man. Look, we need some new equipment. The editor out. I want a second angle. Please pay $4,000 camera. So if y'all could help us out, that would be great. $1 from 1,000 people is still $1,000. So if you like what we talk about. Yeah, if you like what we talk about, I don't care if you just give $1. I'm just being real with y'all folks. So thank you for watching the Black South. Don't forget, like and share. And we out.
Peace.